Hi, Angela here with Turo Family Chiropractic and your weekly PSA or piece of salutogenic advice. This week talking about the importance of taking movement breaks throughout your day. So we are obviously still kind of adapting to this new home-based routine. Some people are back in the office, some are still home, some are in school, some are still home. So there's a lot of sort of changes that are going on with our schedule. But no matter where you are, whether you're working or learning from home or working or learning from the office and classroom, it's so important to make sure that you are getting up, moving, getting some activity throughout the day. When we sit all day long, it is going to really affect our posture. If you're having any back pain, especially low back pain, neck pain, a lot of that can come from that constant sitting position. Puts a lot of pressure on the low back, the hips. If you have any tightness in your hips, a lot of that comes from just sitting for long periods of time. Also, when we sit all day long, our metabolism isn't really being challenged, so it can actually slow down, which just makes it so much harder to lose weight if that's your goal, or even just maintain a healthy weight. So just getting up, moving throughout the day can really increase that overall energy expenditure, which just helps in general for your overall health. And then by getting up, a great thing to do would be set a reminder for yourself. So either an alarm that would go off every hour. If you have, the different fitness trackers, you can set them to automatically go off every hour if you haven't moved enough. And I understand, you might be in the middle of a meeting or a phone call or just in the middle of something that you can't get up right then. But at least by having that reminder, you'll know that another hour went by. You'll know that you haven't moved, and you'll have that constant reminder that you need to get up. Because when we sit all day long, that time can go by. It can be 2, 3, 4 hours. All of a sudden, you realize you haven't actually gotten up and moved at all. And then by the time you do, you're feeling stiff, you're feeling sore. So definitely the reminders can help, because ideally you want to be getting up once an hour at least, doing some light movement, walking around, doing some light stretching. And if you are at home, then take advantage of that. Take advantage of the fact that you're not in an office setting, so you can do a little bit more activity if you'd like. So use those breaks to do some jumping jacks, do some push-ups, hold a plank, do some lunges. You can actually do a little bit more activity that's going to engage the muscles a little bit more. This is really going to give you an energy boost, because you're going to, by engaging those muscles, you're really going to up that energy burn, that metabolism, and it's actually going to make you feel more energized. Movement makes you feel energized. That's why at the end of the day, when we just sit all day long, we actually feel more tired, even though we haven't done anything. We haven't really expended much energy, but we feel exhausted. So the more you move, the more energy you're actually going to have, the less tired you'll feel. So hopefully you won't be reaching for that, afternoon caffeine jolt as frequently. If you're feeling a little tired, a little sluggish, try getting up and moving before, going to the caffeine and the other artificial ways of helping you feel less tired. So make sure, again, set an alarm for yourself, whether it's on a watch, a phone, if you have, like a home Alexa or some kind of Google Home device, set something for yourself so that when that goes off, okay, I need to get up and move. I've been sitting for too long. And then again, if you are working from home, take advantage if you're able to do meetings. If it's a phone meeting, I know whenever I'm doing phone sessions with people, I'll come and I'll walk through the yard, walk around outside. If it's a video meeting, obviously, that you need to be on, but you could take advantage of it. And if you're able to stand, position your computer somewhere so that you can stand during the meeting, or maybe sit on an exercise ball, something to mix it up so that you're engaging different muscles, you're working on your posture, and you're not just sitting in an uncomfortable chair with bad posture all day long. So some of these little tricks, the more that you pay attention to how you feel throughout the day. Are you having any pain in your back or neck, your hips, your joints? Are you feeling tired and sluggish? Pay attention to these things, and then pay attention to how often you're actually getting up and moving, and you will probably see a correlation between those two. So any little hacks that you can do in your day to get a little bit extra movement in is going to make a big difference, and you will definitely feel it physically and probably mentally as well. So that is your weekly PSA, piece of salutogenic advice. Make sure that you guys are, using good posture when you're sitting, but then also making sure that you're getting up and moving throughout the day, throughout the evening, and trying not to sit for more than an hour at a time without getting some activity in. All right. So as always, make sure you're following us on Facebook. Any questions, comments, please always feel free to drop them. We are here to help you guys out, as always, to get healthy and stay healthy for life. Thanks so much, guys. Have a good one. We'll see you next week.